Not only China and the US can surprise us with the high-technology supercars, Russia is joining the trend with mind-blowing concepts executed into real vehicles that could transform the auto industry. The future of travel is definitely accelerating faster than we've ever expected. Here's a Russian-produced transport with other world-class automobiles that will blow your minds away. Are your pockets ready? Let's begin this car exhibition. Number 10. The Klein Visionaire Car, a glimpse into the future of travel. For decades, flying cars have been the stuff of science fiction, the dream of a future where the skies are as accessible as our highways. But now, thanks to the innovative minds at Klein Vision, that dream is taking flight. Literally, the Klein Visionaire Car, developed in Slovakia, is a real-life flying car that has managed to blur the lines between fantasy and reality. It's not just a concept anymore, it's certified, it's functional, and it's opening up a whole new frontier for personal transportation. At first glance, the Air Car looks like a sleek, sporty road vehicle, but with the push of a button, it undergoes a remarkable transformation. In under 2 minutes, the car's wings unfold and its tail extends, turning it from a road cruiser into a full-fledged aircraft. This incredible bit of engineering makes it one of the most exciting innovations in recent years, offering the best of both worlds, the convenience of driving and the freedom of flying. Since receiving its airworthiness certification in 2022, the Air Car has proven that it's more than just a flashy prototype. It boasts an impressive flight range of around 620 miles and can reach speeds of up to 120 miles per hour in the air. That's more than enough to handle regional travel, and faster than sitting in traffic or dealing with crowded airport terminals. For business trips, weekend getaways, or even emergency situations, this could completely change the way we think about getting from point A to point B. But before you start planning your airborne commute, it's important to note that the Air Car isn't something just anyone can hop into and fly. To operate it legally and safely, you'll need both a standard driver's license and a pilot's license. There's also specialized training required to understand how to handle the vehicle in both its driving and flying modes. So while it's not quite as simple as owning a regular car, it's definitely within reach for dedicated enthusiasts and early adopters. Beyond the tech specs and requirements, the Air Car is symbolic of where transportation is heading. It reflects a growing interest in hybrid mobility, vehicles that can adapt to different terrains, environments, and needs. As urban areas become more congested and people look for faster, more flexible travel options, flying cars like the Air Car may soon shift from being rare novelties to everyday solutions. Air traffic regulations, infrastructure for takeoff and landing, and safety protocols will all need to evolve to support this new mode of transportation. But the progress made so far is incredibly promising. With companies like Klein Vision leading the way, we might be closer than ever to seeing skies filled with personal aircraft. Number 9. ALF Model A, a flying car made for city life. There has to be a better way. Enter the ALF Model A, a futuristic electric flying car that's actually designed with urban life in mind. It's not just about showing off cool tech, it's about solving real problems like traffic congestion, long commute times, and the growing need for smarter, more flexible transportation. What makes the ALF Model A stand out right away is its unique design and transformation system. On the road, it looks kind of like a sleek electric car, but when it's ready to take flight, it morphs into something completely different. Thanks to a clever mechanism built into its lightweight frame, the car can lift off vertically, no runway needed, and take to the skies like a drone. This is a game changer for city travel, where space is tight and runways just aren't practical. Unlike traditional flying vehicles that rely on airplane-like wings or helicopters that need a lot of vertical clearance, the ALF is built with the idea of everyday use in mind. It's electric, eco-friendly and compact enough to drive down regular streets before lifting off and bypassing traffic jams altogether. Basically, it's like having a personal air taxi that you can park in your garage. But it's not just about convenience. The ALF Model A is part of a much bigger conversation about the future of urban mobility. As cities grow more crowded and roads more congested, we need smarter ways to move around. Flying cars aren't just for fun anymore. They're becoming practical solutions to serious transportation challenges. By taking travel into the air, the ALF aims to reduce the burden on city roads, cut down on commuting times, and help reduce emissions by using electric power. Of course, like all new tech, there are still hurdles. Flying a car isn't as simple as driving one, so regulatory approval, pilot training, and air traffic management will all play a role in how quickly this kind of vehicle becomes mainstream. But companies like ALF are pushing the envelope and showing that personal air travel isn't some far-off fantasy. It's something we could see within our lifetimes, maybe even sooner than we think. Honestly, who wouldn't want to fly over rush hour? We're going to witness another car dropping jaws from day one. Number 8. Xpang Aero HT's land aircraft carrier. The future of driving and flying is closer than you think. Imagine cruising down the highway in a sleek electric vehicle, hitting some traffic, and then, boom, you lift off and take to the skies. It might sound like science fiction, but Xpang Aero HT is turning that dream into a reality. Their latest innovation, the land aircraft carrier, is a hybrid marvel that combines an electric car with an eVTOL aircraft. And guess what? It's not just a cool concept anymore. It's gearing up for mass production in 2026. At first glance, the name Land Aircraft Carrier might sound like something out of a futuristic action movie. And honestly, it kind of looks like it too. The vehicle is basically 2-in-1. It's a road-capable EV that doubles as a mobile launch platform for a flying passenger drone. While the ground unit handles your regular city or highway driving, the flying part can detach and take off vertically when needed, perfect for dodging traffic jams or quickly reaching destinations that would take much longer by road. What really sets Xpang Aero HT apart is that they're not just tinkering in a lab or showing off wild prototypes at tech shows. Their flying car has actually received airworthiness certification, which means it's been tested and approved for flight by aviation authorities. That's a huge milestone in an industry filled with bold promises and little follow-through. It signals that this isn't just a flashy toy for the ultra-rich. It's a legitimate step toward practical urban air mobility. The land aircraft carrier is being designed with everyday usability in mind. Xpang Aero HT seems to be focusing on safety, automation, and ease of use, so you won't need to be a trained pilot to use the flying part. Ideally, you'll just hop in, punch in your destination, and let the tech do the work. While detailed specs are still under wraps, the company is aiming for a seamless transition between driving and flying, kind of like the Transformers, but with more regulations and fewer explosions. Of course, we still have some hurdles to clear before flying cars become part of daily life. Infrastructure, regulations, air traffic management, these are complex issues. But with a solid roadmap and a production goal set for 2026, Xpang Aero HT is showing that this future might be a lot closer than most of us thought. Number 7. Chinga 1C, a hypercar from the future, built by a printer. Let's talk about something wild. A hypercar that's not just insanely fast, but also 3D printed. Yes, you read that right. The Chinga 21C, pronounced Zinger, isn't your average high-performance car. It's a jaw-dropping blend of cutting-edge technology, mind-blowing speed, and futuristic design. And it's limited to just 80 units, making it one of the rarest and most advanced hypercars on the planet. So what makes the Chinga 21C so special? Let's start with the performance. This thing goes from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 1.9 seconds. That's rocket launch fast. And if you keep your foot on the gas, or rather on the throttle, it'll top out at 253 miles per hour. That puts it in the same league as legends like the Bugatti Chiron and Koenigsegg Jesko, but with a big twist. The 21C is a hybrid. Under the hood, or somewhere under its futuristic curves, is a powerful twin-turbo V8 paired with an electric motor setup. Together, they crank out a combined 1,250 horsepower. And while other hypercars go all in on gas or electricity, the Chinga gives you the best of both worlds. Raw combustion engine power plus electric precision. It's performance with a conscience. But here's where things get really interesting. The Chinga 21C was created using 3D printing. Instead of using traditional car manufacturing methods, the company uses advanced software and AI-driven design to print many of the components. This process isn't just for show. It allows for lighter, stronger parts with shapes that would be nearly impossible to make with regular manufacturing. Think of it as building a car the way nature builds bones. Strong, efficient, and optimized down to the tiniest detail. Visually, the 21C looks exactly how you'd expect a hypercar from the future to look. Sleek, aggressive, and totally unique. One of its standout features is the seating arrangement. The driver sits in the center, like a fighter pilot, with a passenger seat directly behind. This central driving position isn't just cool. It's designed to give the driver perfect weight balance and an unmatched driving experience. Surely, a car this rare and radical doesn't come cheap. The Chinga 21C is priced at $2 million, and with only 80 units being made, it's definitely for collectors and hardcore enthusiasts. But beyond the price tag and performance stats, the 21C represents a big shift in how cars might be made in the future. Faster, more efficiently, and with far less waste. At the end of the day, the Chinga 21C isn't just another hypercar, it's a statement. It says that the future of automotive design isn't just about speed and style. It's also about innovation, sustainability, and thinking way outside the box. To electric vehicles and their wonders. The next one's on the list. 6. Aterra Solar EV, the car that charges itself. Let's be honest, EVs are awesome, but plugging them in all the time? Not much. Now imagine an electric vehicle that doesn't need to be charged every night, or at all in many cases. That's exactly what the Aterra Solar EV is all about. It's a futuristic, ultra-efficient three-wheeler that can run entirely off solar power for most people's daily driving needs. We're talking about a car that literally powers itself using the sun. Aterra is built with a bold goal in mind: eliminate the need for charging by harvesting energy from the world's most natural power source, the sun. Designed in sunny California, where solar energy is abundant, this lightweight vehicle features solar panels integrated directly into its sleek aerodynamic body. Good day, the panels can deliver up to 40 miles of range just from sunlight alone. For a lot of people, that's enough to cover their daily commute or errands without ever plugging in. Even when you do need to charge it, the Aterra doesn't ask for much. Thanks to its crazy efficient design, we're talking 3 wheels and a drag coefficient lower than anything else on the road. The battery drains slower and charges faster than traditional EVs. Depending on the version you get, it can go up to 1,000 miles on a single full charge, which is basically unheard of in the EV world. Another thing that makes the Aterra stand out: its looks. This car doesn't look like anything else on the road. It's got a kind of spaceship meets motorcycle vibe, partly because of its 3-wheeled design and partly because it's been engineered purely for efficiency. Curve and contour of the Aterra is designed to slice through the air like a hot knife through butter, which helps it maximize range and make the most of every bit of solar energy. Inside, it's surprisingly roomy for something that looks so minimalist. It seats 2 people comfortably and has enough cargo space for groceries, camping gear, or even a surfboard. Because, you know, California. Interior has a modern, clean design with a strong focus on sustainability and simplicity. But beyond the cool features and eye-catching design, the Aterra is really about changing how we think about transportation. It's not just an EV, it's a whole new category of vehicle. One that's sustainable by design, not just by fuel source. One that makes daily driving feel guilt-free and futuristic. And one that suggests a future where your car might sit outside, soak up the sun, and be ready to roll. No wires required. Number 5. Tesla Robo Van, the self-driving van of the future. When you think of Tesla, your mind probably jumps to sleek electric sedans, high-performance SUVs, or maybe even the wild-looking Cybertruck. But there's another vehicle quietly in the works that could seriously shake things up. The Tesla Robo Van. It might not be as flashy as some of Tesla's other models, but it's got some big ideas behind it, and it could be a game changer for how we move people and goods around. So, what exactly is the Robo Van? In simple terms, it's Tesla's take on a fully electric, autonomous van. Think self-driving shuttle meets cargo hauler, with all the clean energy and smart tech you'd expect from Elon Musk's playbook. While details are still limited, Tesla has hinted that the Robo Van will be part of its broader push toward a fully autonomous transportation network. The idea is to create a vehicle that can handle a bunch of different tasks, shuttling people, delivering packages, maybe even helping out in cities or campuses, all without a driver. That's right, it's being designed with autonomy at the core. Whether it's picking up passengers, dropping off groceries, or zipping across town with zero emissions, the Robo Van is built to do it on its own. Tesla has long talked about its mission to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy, and the Robo Van fits right into that vision. It's not just about making cool vehicles, it's about changing the entire transportation system to be smarter, cleaner, and more accessible. The Robo Van could be a big step in that direction, offering efficient shared transport that reduces traffic, pollution, and the need for individual car ownership. And because it's Tesla, you can expect a mix of cutting-edge software, slick design, and plenty of innovation. It'll probably run on Tesla's full self-driving FSD platform, with over-the-air updates and advanced sensors that keep it learning and improving. And since it's electric, say goodbye to gas stops or oil changes. Maintenance should be minimal and operating costs low, especially compared to traditional vans or shuttles. The Robo Van also has the potential to open up new possibilities for accessible transportation. Elon Musk has hinted it could be designed to accommodate passengers with disabilities, which is a big deal in a world where public transport isn't always inclusive. That kind of flexibility could make mobility more available to everyone, not just those who can drive or afford private rides. Of course, the Robo Van is still in the concept or early development phase, and like all big ideas, it'll take time to bring to life. Regulations, infrastructure, and tech challenges still need to catch up. But if anyone's going to push the boundaries and reimagine something as everyday as a van, it's Tesla. Number 4. BMW Vision. Neue Klasse X. The BMW Vision. Neue Klasse X is basically BMW's exciting glimpse into the future of driving and how we interact with our cars. Think of it as a concept vehicle that's not just about looking cool, but completely reimagining the way we experience driving on a day-to-day basis. One of the standout features is the totally redesigned steering wheel. Instead of the usual buttons and dials, BMW has packed it with multi-function buttons that make controlling your car's systems super easy and intuitive. It's like the steering wheel is your new command center, letting you manage everything without fumbling around or taking your eyes off the road. Then there's the central display, which isn't just your typical touchscreen. It's been designed to be incredibly intuitive, responding smoothly to your touch and gestures. This means you get all the information you want, from navigation to entertainment, right where it's easy to see and interact with. No more confusing menus or endless scrolling. But BMW doesn't stop there. Voice control plays a big role in this vision. You can literally just talk to your car, and it understands advanced commands, making the whole experience feel almost like chatting with a personal assistant. Want to change the music, adjust the temperature, or get directions? Just say the word. All of these features come together under what BMW calls the panoramic vision. Imagine having a seamless, immersive digital environment that wraps around you, making the whole driving experience feel more connected and intuitive than ever before. It's like stepping into a cockpit that's designed to keep you informed, comfortable, and in control without overwhelming you. In short, the BMW Vision Neue Klasse X isn't just a concept for a new car. It's BMW's way of showing how future cars could blend technology and design to make driving simpler, smarter, and more enjoyable. It's the kind of innovation that makes you excited about getting behind the wheel again. Number 3. Cadillac Celestic, the ultra-luxury electric sedan that's handmade for you. If you think luxury electric cars all look the same, think again. Cadillac is stepping up the game with the Celestic, an ultra-luxury electric sedan that's all about craftsmanship, technology, and exclusivity. This isn't your everyday EV rolling off some giant factory line. Nope, the Celestic is hand-built at Cadillac's technical center, blending old-school attention to detail with cutting-edge electric power. First off, let's talk price because, yeah, it's not cheap. Starting in the mid-$300,000 range, the Celestic isn't designed for the average driver. Instead, it's targeted at those who want something truly special, almost like a bespoke luxury watch on wheels. Cadillac is aiming to create an EV experience that rivals the likes of Rolls-Royce or Bentley, but with the benefits of modern electric tech. What really sets the Celestic apart is the craftsmanship. Since it's hand-built, every car gets extra love and care. Imagine a team of skilled artisans meticulously working on the details, from the finest leather stitching to unique interior trims, all tailored to the buyer's taste. You can expect customization options that go way beyond picking a paint color. This car is practically a rolling piece of art. Underneath the hood, well, technically under the hoodless hood of an EV, is advanced electric powertrain technology. Cadillac hasn't spilled all the beans yet, but you can bet it's packing a serious punch to deliver smooth, silent, and powerful acceleration. Plus, with an electric drivetrain, the ride is expected to be whisper quiet and incredibly refined. Perfect for cruising in style. The tech inside is just as impressive. Cadillac is known for packing its cars with high-tech features, and the Celestic raises the bar even higher. Expect massive OLED displays, next-level driver assistance systems, and maybe even some futuristic touches like augmented reality heads-up displays or advanced AI that learns your preferences. The goal is to make every ride effortless and enjoyable, whether you're behind the wheel or just soaking in the luxury as a passenger. Speaking of passengers, the interior space is designed to feel more like a luxury lounge than a traditional car cabin. Think premium materials, customizable ambient lighting, and spacious seating with a focus on comfort and style. It's all about creating a sanctuary on wheels, where you can relax or impress whoever's along for the ride. What's exciting about the Celestic is how it represents Cadillac's vision for the future, combining tradition and innovation, craftsmanship and technology, electric power and luxury. It's proof that EVs don't have to be just practical or eco-friendly. They can also be stunningly beautiful and outrageously comfortable. In a world moving fast toward electric vehicles, the Cadillac Celestic stands out by taking things slow, in a good way. Hand-built, highly customizable, and dripping with luxury, it's a car made for people who want their EV experience to be as unique as they are. Down to the last two, but they're not the least at all. Ready for more because you might end up buying one of these in the future. Number 2. MG Cyberster. Classic sports car vibes. Meet modern electric cool. Alright, let's talk about the MG Cyberster, an all-electric roadster that's turning heads by blending old-school sports car charm with the latest in electric vehicle tech. It's like your favorite classic convertible got a futuristic makeover, complete with some seriously cool features that make driving it a total blast. First off, the look. The Cyberster nails that timeless sports car elegance with a sleek, low-slung design that's meant to get attention wherever it goes. But it's not just about looks. MG added some modern twists that make it stand out. The scissor doors, for example, open upwards like something out of a sci-fi movie, giving it that extra flair and a serious wow factor whenever you hop in or out. Inside the cabin, MG hasn't skimped on tech. The dashboard is dominated by a wraparound digital display that's as futuristic as it sounds. Imagine having your instrument cluster, infotainment system, and all your driving info wrapped neatly around you in one seamless screen. It's not just high-tech, it's designed to keep you connected and focused on the road ahead. Underneath that cool exterior is a fully electric powertrain that delivers a solid punch. The Cyberster offers a range of up to 276 miles on a single charge, which is pretty sweet for a sporty convertible. That means you get the thrill of open-air driving without constantly worrying about where the next charging station is. Whether you're cruising the coastline or hitting your favorite weekend getaway spot, this car is built to keep the fun going. And because it's a roadster, driving dynamics are a big deal. The MG Cyberster is designed to be nimble, responsive, and just downright fun to drive. With a low center of gravity thanks to its battery placement and a sporty suspension setup, it feels planted and lively on the road, perfect for carving through twisty roads or simply enjoying a smooth, sunny day drive. What's really cool about the Cyberster is how it bridges generations. It pays homage to MG's classic sports cars from back in the day, but it's firmly planted in the future with zero emissions and cutting-edge tech. It's a nod to the past, wrapped in tomorrow's tech. If you're someone who's been dreaming about owning a sporty convertible, but also cares about going green and having the latest gadgets, the MG Cyberster might just be the perfect fit. Number 1. Mercedes-Benz EQS with yoke steering. Luxury meets futuristic design. Mercedes-Benz has always been a name you can trust to bring elegance, comfort, and cutting-edge technology. Their EQS model takes that reputation to a whole new level, and then adds a bold twist with its innovative, yoke-shaped steering wheel. It's a car that's all about redefining what a driving experience can be, mixing sleek design with futuristic ideas that get people talking. So what's the deal with this yoke steering wheel? Instead of the traditional round steering wheel you see in nearly every car out there, the EQS features a steering wheel that looks more like something from a spaceship or a race car. It's shaped like a flattened oval, kind of like a tiny steering yoke you'd find in an airplane cockpit. The idea behind this design isn't just to look cool, though it definitely does. It's actually meant to open up the driver's view of the digital instrument cluster and the sprawling dashboard screen. By getting rid of the bulky circular steering wheel, Mercedes engineers freed up more space in the cockpit. That means you get an unobstructed, panoramic view of the EQS's massive curved digital display, which blends the instrument panel and infotainment system into one stunning, continuous screen. It's like stepping into the future, where everything you need to see and control is right in front of you, clear as day. The yoke steering also changes how you interact with the car. At first, it might feel a bit unusual, especially if you're used to the classic round wheel. But the EQS is packed with advanced driver assistance features that help smooth the transition. Plus, this shape encourages a more relaxed grip and gives you better visibility of what's going on ahead, whether you're cruising down the highway or navigating city streets. Beyond the steering wheel, the EQS is a luxury electric sedan through and through. Mercedes has spared no expense in crafting an interior that feels like a five-star hotel on wheels. Plush materials, ambient lighting that can change to match your mood, and a whisper-quiet cabin make every ride incredibly comfortable. Plus, with electric power, acceleration is smooth and instant, giving you that serene but powerful driving experience EV lovers crave. Range and performance are impressive too. Depending on the version, The EQS can go well over 300 miles on a single charge, and it accelerates effortlessly. But the real magic is in how all these high-tech elements work together to make driving feel less like a chore and more like an experience to savor. Mercedes is known for pushing design boundaries, and the yoke steering in the EQS is a great example of that. It's a bold choice. Some will love it, others might find it takes some getting used to, but either way, it gets people thinking about what a steering wheel should look like in the age of autonomous and electric driving. At the end of the day, the EQS with its yoke steering wheel isn't just about being flashy or futuristic. It's about improving the driver's connection to the car, maximizing comfort and visibility, and delivering an ultra-luxurious experience. It's Mercedes-Benz saying loud and clear that the future of driving doesn't have to compromise on style or sophistication. If you're into luxury EVs, the EQS is definitely worth a look. It blends the best of modern technology with bold design moves. And that yoke steering? It's just the cherry on top of a seriously impressive package. Did you enjoy the impressive wild ride? Check out the other videos on your screen and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.